we got another game for you today, and supposedly this is somebody who is exploiting the relic desync bug. Now, before I show you this, I have something positive to say about the relic exploit bug. Supposedly, according to my Discord.
I cannot see Daddy.
Oh, sorry, I can't put the microphone over. No, but I have to. Okay,
Dad,
I'll have it over here.
waters.
Okay, you can watch this. Oh, yep, and that's a dinosaur. The positive thing that I was going to say about the relic desync bug. Can I do my cast, or are we gonna be yelling about dinosaurs? Yelling about dinosaurs? Well, at least you're honest about it. Is going to be patched. How is it going to be patched? I don't know, but people in the Discord said that they have seen the video. I've sent it into the devs, and supposedly a change is now going to be made. I think the more exposure there is for a bug or exploit, the faster the bug gets fixed. And if it's taking so long that even the poop lord knows about a particular exploit, I think that's going to make it so that people are going to resolve it, or at least the devs are going to resolve it. The more people reporting, the more people saying, hey, this is a huge problem in our community. We need this fixed ASAP, otherwise the game is simply unplayable. Are we still dinosaur yelling? And we got protein. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on in Dark Age right now. Don't miss it. Slower? Yeah, he's pushing that deer quite slower. Look, what's underneath the TC? Oh, the flower? Yeah, I see the flower. I love the flower. Beautiful flower, huh? Look, there's have butterflies in there too, huh? Yeah, absolutely. So I think this individual is exploiting the TC, the relic exploit bug to not. Oh, you want to go down? Okay. My kids are all over the place. It's Thanksgiving Day that I'm recording this. I had some dinner with my work colleagues, and then I came back. It's been a relatively uneventful Thanksgiving. One of the downsides of living in China is that you don't get to spend Thanksgiving with your family. I know for most of you it's probably not a big deal, but in America that is quite the big deal. Oh, and look, now the ring is gone. I talked in the previous video about the sheep orbit and all of the locations and yada yada yada. And look, you can see where the sheep are going to spawn for grade. Well, I think it's kind of a cool exploit to say the least. Oh, is it Len-In who's going to exploit this particular bug because he is Burmese? I don't know who's going to exploit the bug. Let's take a look over here. So he knows where all of the relics are. So potentially he could do this at any time. It just seems silly to me to just go fast castle and then use the desync mod. At least in my opinion. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a poop lord. A film poop lord. Does have loom on these, so he should be able to fight these off. I don't know what elo this was played at. Seems like a pretty standard uptime from red and a relatively slow uptime from gray. I wonder how he's going to manage to sneak out a monk at this point. At first I was convinced that it was going to be red who was going to do this exploit. Now I'm more so convinced that it's going to be gray because he's going significantly later to feudal. I don't understand though why he's on stone so heavily. What was the plan here? Looks like it is in Spanish, I want to say. I'm going to close my door just so that I don't hear the background noise of my kids. They just run in. I have an open door policy for the most part. I just let my kids hang out with me if they want to hang out with me, if they're interested in what I'm doing. I want them to get into Age of Empires, so I think that's really, really cool. That's going to be a market plus blacksmith, I assume. It is. And that means he's probably going to sell his stone in order to get up? I'm not sure why he was so heavily on stone. Absolutely getting murdered by scouts at the moment. Down 8 villagers in comparison to red. Yeah, it's looking more and more like Gray is just a terrible, terrible person. Sells all of these stone to then buy food, and it's still a little bit short. So I'm assuming another 100 stones sold, and then the farms are probably going to get him the food required. Can you imagine doing this on ranked? Just doing this over and over and over again just for... Oh no. I think you should just get banned. If you're doing this exploit and somebody finds a recording like this of you, you should just get banned. It's just that simple. Now, Red should actually run around and protect, but I mean, I guess he just doesn't know that he's going to be relic exploited. I love how Gray had this super crazy build order to go fast castle, but instead just ends up being around the same time, actually slower than Red, who just played the game the way he wanted to play the game, walling up his base. And yeah, this is definitely going to be an exploit over here. I wonder if it works with 2 monks. I never tested if the exploit actually works with 2 monks or not, because I just never thought about that. Because I don't see any other units over here. There's no scouts, there's just villagers. Oh, he's making a barracks. So maybe it doesn't work with 2 monks to desync. Maybe you need a spearman and a monk or any other unit. I'm sure a militia would work here as well. And let's just see him do it. And there he goes. And now the game is over. Wow. That is so scuzzy, dude. That is so scuzzy. That is so horrible. That's absolutely terrible. One thing I want to test is whether or not this works with 2 monks. Oh, I can't actually test it if it works with 2 monks because I need somebody in the chat to join a game, because if you do it individually it doesn't work. Maybe somebody can let me know if it works with 2 monks. I'm assuming it doesn't, and I'm assuming that's why he constructed the barracks, but I could be wrong on that. Regardless, don't let your memes just be dreams. Keep on walking. Poop Lord out. Report exploits to the devs. If they're funny exploits, like the stealing cow stuff with Ganjaras, or Carventuranturai making all of your units super duper fast. We have a whole playlist on different exploits. I think it's fine. I think it's fun because both sides can use that same mechanic. But if you have something that stops the game from, literally stops the game from being playable, that's kind of not cool. The same with like the infinite relic exploit that we had, where you could just keep making more and more relics. Totally not cool. Regardless, memes, and dreams. Poop Lord out. Report game breaking bugs so that fixes come faster.